What's up, weebs and weirdos? Welcome back to another video from Nazma the Otaku. Because I have
Good news, everyone!
PlayStation, ew, just dropped their State of Play Direct yesterday afternoon, and I think I kind of liked it. But don't get the wrong idea, you big idiot. Okay, that wasn't PogChamp at all. Let's forget that ever happened and jump into these announcements. Dynasty Warrior and Onimusha fans, y'all ate in this direct. Oh my gosh. Various new modes, new mechanics for fighting. Dude, I might pick up Dynasty Warriors, fuck it. Next up is the Ace Combat game. While it does look cool, especially that giant man tank, let's just hope that's never used in World War III. I have a question about the pro tag having pink hair in the military. Hi, Doom's getting a game. Cool. I don't know why. This game looks like it might end up on what happened. Agumi Nakamura being a total vibe through her explanation of the game makes me want to get the game more. And it has 3-player co-op. I know there's gonna be some bullshit when you try to play with your friends and they're always trying to steal your kills. Also, the track during the trailer, that's definitely going into my playlist. Holy shit, I feel like I was having deja vu while watching Control Resonance trailer. I feel like I've seen it before, but I don't remember where it came from. But I forgot we had a State of Play in February. Hey, it's good to see Rayman back in the spotlight, even though it's a remake. But on the bright side, if the remake sells well, we could probably get a new Rayman game. Man, Marvel Tokon continues to prove me wrong. While I've slowly gotten used to the 4v4 aspect, these teams look amazing. From Shuri being chosen as Black Panther for this game, now Green Goblin and Carnage and Magneto. Oh my god. Arc says, please don't drop the ball. Please don't. But seeing as Ghost Rider is the last person to have a team, who's gonna be on it? It's probably gonna be some Midnight Suns reps, you know, Werewolf by Night, Man Thing, Moon Knight, Blade, or Doctor Strange. That would be a cool pick. Up until this point, I was having a great time during the direct, till Tun had to come in and ruin my excitement. The following statements are his words verbatim. Oh look, another racing game for $150 where all I do is drive cars, but not like in GTA or Mario Kart. Who even plays these? Whoa, hey, is that Knight Rider? Is that Death Race? Frankenstein! Back to the future! Yeah, this game is peak. I take back everything I said. And now we finally made it to the last 2 games that really define this month's direct. God of War Lo-Fi and Wolverine. I'll start off with God of War first, since I'm not really knowledgeable about it, but what I'm gonna say here is objectively honest. Gameplay looks fucking amazing. The gods they're using in this game looks fucking amazing. God damn, she's tearing shit up. But sadly, it looks like the game is already receiving issues. Not from the product itself, but from the community who claim to love the games. Like this illustration depicting Kratos getting cucked by the Mongolian god, and this other disgusting piece of trash. And the visual example of losing the genetic lottery giving a take that no one asked for.
I'm definitely not the target audience for this game, and I don't think that there really is one. Sorry, but I just don't think that there's a huge audience of people that are looking forward to playing a 43-year-old middle-aged mom. I feel like God of War is Kratos, so you have to know the lore. You can come up with the most elaborate lore explanation, and you can be totally right about it, and you can have everything accurate, and I do not care. After you're 30 years old, you stop being able to play video games. Like, you just don't, like, you can't play video games anymore. Video games are a thing that teenagers do.
Then do us all a favor and shut your bitch ass up. Anyway, enough of that foolishness. It's finally time to get to the game I've been waiting to get updates on. It's nice to see that they're allowing Wolverine to be Wolverine. That means hacking, slashing, just murder, blood. I'm probably gonna have to censor it in a YouTube video because we all know how YouTube feels about blood. So yay. Its fighting mechanics seem reminiscent of the Spider-Man games, seeing as duh it's made by Insomniac Games, but still given some Wolverine seasoning. Why is Leech always in danger? Leave my boy alone. And man, the details on Wolverine after a first watch through and a second watch through, there's so many things I didn't catch. Like Wolverine's clothes staying tattered, the blood coming off of him, seeing his adamantium skull. Also, look at the way he cracks this dude open like a watermelon. Oh my god. and Omega Red, the human-sized Sentinels. I think that's probably the Hand or Deadpool. I'm reaching for Deadpool, but that's probably the Hand. Also, Calypso. I did not catch Calypso until the second watch through. But enough of my gushing. I want to see what the community has said about the game.
That does it!
Oh, this is rich. You can make this shit up. Of all the groups to bitch about diversity, you pick the X-Men? I really hope that you realize that you've just exposed yourself as a giant fucking hypocrite. First of all, you're still able to identify Callisto. So regardless of the race swap, she is still identifiable. And I know your argument is always, well, if it doesn't change the story, why change the character? I counter with, if it doesn't change the story, why keep it the same? It's a different continuity, a different universe. Everything is different. Why would it be one-to-one? I'm about to play a little game. I'm going to describe a superhero, and I want you to identify them. A brilliant young man is bitten by a spider and given remarkable abilities, and now swings around New York saving people because he feels like it is his responsibility. Your goofy ass would automatically assume I'm talking about Miles Morales to prove a point when I am thinking of Peter Parker. But it doesn't even matter because it describes them both. Clearly, you do not care about comic accuracy, because if you did, you would be pointing your finger at the other X-Men properties. People tend to forget that despite Patrick Stewart playing the role of Charles Xavier for damn near 30 years, Charles Xavier is not English. He was born in America. Same thing for Ian. It's remarkable to me that Magneto was able to walk around with this posh English accent despite being from Germany. Is no one having a problem that an Aussie is playing a Canadian? Not just any Canadian, but one of the most recognizable Canadian characters in comic history. Speaking of comics, are we just going to forget that the most popular version of Nick Fury replaced the original Nick Fury because he was that goddamn cool? Oh, and don't get me started on Psylocke. Are we just going to forget for damn near 30 years a white British woman was cosplaying as a Japanese ninja? Speaking of cosplay, if I was an asshole, I would say that your goofy ass was better off cosplaying as Toad rather than Rogue. But I'm not going to do that. Why? Why? Because I understand that people enjoy the characters regardless of what they or the characters look like. You do not care about comic diversity, because if you did, you'd be bitching that Mystique doesn't have a giant fucking cock in the game. Seriously? Are you going to do that? Shut the fuck up, man.
Good God, why is this video so long? Anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, but before I sign off, I really want to talk to you guys real quick. I made a post on New Year's Day that I would be making some crazy videos this year, but weirdly enough, I really haven't been making anything except for the storytime video, and I really want to apologize for that. There's been so much news regarding anime, gaming, manga, just everything. I've mostly been dodging it because of my lack of being able to hold down a conversation and overthinking things, which is one of my biggest issues. Of course, I'm gonna say I'm gonna stop overthinking things and just do things, right? Sometimes it doesn't work out like that. Overthink things, you overcomplicate things. And when you overcomplicate things, you end up not wanting to do the thing. That stops here, and that stops now. Especially since I want to build a community with you guys, along with having some pretty funny and wacky conversations that could also stop this sudden wave of media literacy and grifters. Though it's not going to be my entire thing, if the need calls, then I'll jump to it. So after tackling Ironheart comes out, I'm jumping into some pretty crazy ideas. But we'll talk about those later. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. God bless you. God keep you is my prayer. This might sound a little parasocial, but I love y'all. The Otaku's out. Bye. See you in the next one.